Good afternoon. Please have a seat, everybody. Please have a seat. Thank you. Feels good, doesn't it? President Biden. Feels good, doesn't it? Feels good, doesn't it? President Biden, President Obama, members of Congress, and my fellow Americans. On March 23, 2010, the Affordable Care Act was signed into law. Of the ACA, and it is that purpose that brings us all together today, to continue to expand affordable health care and its coverage to families across our nation, and to call on Congress to take action, to pass legislation that simply allows Medicare to directly negotiate prescription drug prices with pharmaceutical companies. So today we also call on Congress to make permanent the ACA subsidies that are included in the American Rescue Plan. A leader who showed us the way forward on this important issue. Please welcome President Barack Obama.
Thank you. Vice President Biden, Vice President. That was a joke. That was all set up. My president, Joe Biden. Vice President Harris. Our dear friend, Madam Speaker, Nancy Pelosi. All the members of Congress who are in attendance today, the members of Cabinet. It is good to be back in the White House. It's been a while. I confess, I heard some changes have been made by the current president since I was last here. Apparently Secret Service agents have to wear aviator glasses now. The Navy mess has been replaced by Baskin Robbins. And there's a cat running around, which I guarantee you Bo and Sonny would have been very unhappy about. But coming back, even if I have to wear a tie, which I very rarely do these days, gives me a chance to visit with some of the incredible people who serve this White House and who serve this country every single day. A lot of times out of the limelight. They make this government function, and they help people in ways big and small. And from the outside, sometimes people don't understand.
Why, in 2013, did 43-year-old Hunter Biden accompany his father, the Vice President of the United States, on an official state visit to China? Could it have had something to do with the private equity fund that Hunter founded with his Chinese partner? America's mainstream media censored a substantiated story showing Hunter Biden's involvement in major business deals with China. One email confirmed as real read, 10 held by H for the big guy. Translation, 10% for Joe Biden, held by Hunter. It appears that means the current president of the United States was taking a 10% cut from Chinese businessmen connected to Chinese intelligence services. The rest of the elite rose as if a single organism to defend him, to protect him. American political elites have thrown open the gates to the Chinese Communist Party. This is the story of how America's political establishment betrayed their country to the Chinese Communist Party.
Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone, an actor out alone. Riders on the storm, there's a killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad. Take a long holiday, let your children play. If you give this man a ride, sweet family.
If you have a piece of crack cocaine no bigger than this quarter that I'm holding in my hand, $1/4 of $1, we passed a law through the leadership of Senator Thurmond and myself and others, a law that says you're caught with that, you go to jail for five years. You get no probation. You get nothing other than 5 years in jail. Under our forfeiture statutes, the government can take everything you own. Everything from your car to your house, your bank account, not merely what they confiscate in terms of the dollars from the transaction that you just got caught engaging in. They can take everything. I don't care why they become a sociopath. We have an obligation to cordon them off from the rest of society.
No regrets.
They are in jail. Away from my mother, your husband, our families. So I want to ask, what made them do this? They must be taken off the street.
You're both under arrest.
Established a new civil rights cause of action for those whose intimate images were shared on the public screen. How many times have you heard, I bet everybody knows somebody somewhere along the line, that in an intimate relationship, what happened was the guy takes a revealing picture of his naked friend or whatever in a compromising position, and then literally, in a sense, blackmails or mortifies that person. Send it out, put it online.
Is the first family sufficient cyber infrastructure to protect? You don't even know if they're compromised. Tell you what, Mr. Chairman, I seek unanimous consent to enter into the record of this committee the contents of Hunter Biden's laptop, which I'm in possession.
Boom. Roasted.
I'm not.
There's no objection to that.
I've never had it.
Pending further investigation.
What's the basis of that objection?
It's a unanimous consent request, and I object pending.
Very well, I have a subsequent question. Mr. Chairman, I seek unanimous consent to enter into the record the receipt
May very well be
from the Mac shop.
It may very well be entered into the record after we look at it further.
Very well, Mr. Chairman, I have a subsequent.
Biden's son, Romney's son, Pelosi's son, Kerry's son are all on the board of directors for energy companies doing business in Ukraine.
We must remember, it's hard sometimes to remember.
And their ability to survive on $8 an hour in New York City. And foremost in all of our minds has been the loss and the grief felt by the people of Orlando. Most of us don't get our health care through the marketplace. We get it through our job, or through Medicare or Medicare. And what you should know is that thanks to the Affordable Care Act, your coverage is better today than it was before. Women can get free checkups, and you can't get charged more just for being a woman. To give his employees all together to pass a common bill that would boost America's very, very hard times.
Some progress, at least within the small confines of the legal community. I think it's real important.
Here we go. President Barack Obama, when you giving a speech, make sure you use a lot of pauses.
America. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. There is not a black America and a white America and Latino America and Asian America. There's the United States of America.
In America, liberty, justice, and accountability are not for all.
After my election, there was talk of a post-racial America, and such a vision, however well intended, was never realistic.
What the white community doesn't understand, right, about being a person of color in this nation is that there are daily slights. There was a line, and once again, when I'm just a black woman, I notice that white people don't even see me.
Riders on the storm. Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone, an actor out alone. Riders on the storm. There's a killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad. Take a